All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another round of American Truck Simulator, and I've got one of the ultimate trucking setups for you guys to drive today. It's going to be Harvin's Mac R paired with Fury 6's 15-speed transmission. Yes, that's correct. It is a 15-speed. We've taken the 15-speed out before, but it's been a long time, and it's way different than any other transmission that I know of that you can drive. Like, I usually drive 10, 13 and 18, right? Like those are the three main ones that I like to drive. A lot of 10. I'll probably drive more, 10 more than anything. But 15 is another good one, and I think it works really well in the Mac R. We're over in Clinton, and we're going to be going down to McAllister, so it should be a nice trip. I think we're hauling feed or something like that. Engine in this truck is a Detroit diesel. I can't remember if it came with the truck or if it was in a mod that I got. I'll have to look and see. It may be Slab Jerry's, it may be someone else's. I'll be sure to leave a comment, down below and pin it and let you guys know where I got this stuff for sure. Either way, it's all off the Steam Workshop, and it's super easy to get. Like, I love the Steam Workshop. You don't have to worry about getting any cooties on your computer when you do that, right? Let's go ahead and hop in the truck, and I'll show you the transmission real fast. So yeah, we're in at 15. Let me see, what are we in right now? Okay, so we're in first. Key bindings, like the splitting and the range and all that stuff is done on my wheel. I don't have a way to do it on the shifter, so your setup is going to be different, but you start out, you can go in low 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then I hit the button again and it puts me in first, second, third, fourth, and fifth, and then I go in the high gears and it's 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So pretty cool. The low gears, yeah, we'll have to drive the truck and see how it does. You technically, you don't have to use those all the time. You don't have to go down in the basement, right? But we'll see what she does. That seems a little heavy, so we may actually need them. Oh, she sounds so good with that Detroit. She sounds absolutely amazing. I wish I had a butt kicker on my chair, because I think that would like totally complete the experience, right? It would totally complete it. All right, we gotta turn left here. Go back in low 1. Man, these mirrors are kind of a pain on this truck, though. You can't hardly see anything. All right, dude, come on. You gonna wait? Or you gonna let me go? Okay, all right. All right, so we're in low 5. Now we're gonna go in fourth, right? You don't have to go to first. You don't, from low 5, you don't have to go to first. I usually like to go 1 below whatever low gear I'm in. So if I'm in low 5, I go to fourth. If I'm in low 3, I go to second, if that makes sense. There we go, now in 6. Yeah, this transmission, I love this transmission, but it makes me really have to think and concentrate what we're doing, right? It's kind of tricky. It's a little bit tricky, but that's what I like about it, because it's so different. I don't like constantly driving around in a 18 speed. I like to change it up. All right, let's go ahead and let's go into low 1. And we're going back to the left. Yeah, these mirrors, they mess with your view, and I can't lean too far away from my microphone. So it makes it a little bit tricky here. Oops, see, I completely messed that up now. There we go, now we're in fourth. Yeah, it takes a minute to figure this out. There we go. Now I think we're finally kind of I couldn't even begin to float this truck. Like, I think it would really mess with me. It's just the way the RPMs fall off and everything. I think it would be really hard for me to float. We'll see. Once we get on the open highway, we'll try it. But this is such a good, it's such a good setup, and I had to do it with a bulk trailer. Like, I can't do this with a box van. Like, the Mac just, it just doesn't go together, right? Like, this would be the perfect log truck in the Pacific Northwest. Like, if you want to do some logging, this is your truck right here, with especially with the 15 speed. That would be awesome. All right, let's see. We got to hit that. No, hit that, and that should be low one. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I'm telling you, I really have to go through it in my head. Are you gonna let me go or what? Like, he's kind of teasing me. Like, are you? All right, go to fourth. Yeah, there it goes, because we went low 5 to 4. Now to 6. Alright, now we're in business. I think we're good. Okay, sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay. Over to Oklahoma City, and then I guess then we drop down to McAllister somewhere over there. This is not a very fast truck. I'll tell you guys that right now. We're going to be doing good if we can get 55 out of her. Like, we're barely maintaining a minimum speed. Some minimum speed on here is like 40 mile an hour, so there we go. And once we get her wound really tight, it's gonna sound like the engine's about ready to fly apart. Like the hood's going to come off and all sorts of pieces are going to shoot out from under it. Like, it's going to be bad. We can do 60. Yeah, 60's all right. 60's all right. Let me reset track R. It just doesn't quite seem right. There we go. I think that's a little better. All right, what is going on up here? Why is everyone stopping? Oh, we're merging. Yeah, that figures, right? That's totally true to life. You gonna let me over, bro? No, you're not. Well, I'm going anyway, so get over it. Oh, this is so true to life, right? It's at 8 o'clock Monday morning traffic too. Like, everyone's trying to get to work. Man, I'm about to drop her down to 8. She's really dragging. Yeah, she's heavy, and I want to say it's only like 315 horsepower. It's not a lot. It's probably one of the weaker trucks that I've ever driven. There we go. All right. See if we can float her down. One thing I noticed about this truck, yeah, definitely floating, you got to do it fast. Like, it's a way faster pace because of the way the RPMs drop off. Like, on some of these trucks and engine combinations, it's like when you float, it's like you come out, you pause for like a split second, and then you go in, and this one is like out and in. You know, there's no delay whatsoever. Yeah, it's definitely different to float. Sweet. All right, let's hop out. Let's take a look at the truck. Look at that. Is that not awesome or what? Man, you can't get any more old school than this, right? And I forgot to mention, when we're talking about the mods, all this stuff is free. It's all completely free. I think ATS has such an awesome modding community. Like, you can't beat it. You absolutely can't beat it. There's so much stuff available. The only thing about it is like every time the game updates, something breaks. Like just since the last video I did, they pushed another update for whatever reason. I don't know why, probably bug fixes or something, and it broke one or two of my mods, which is par for the course though, but luckily this one still worked. So that's the only thing, you know, but through Steam Workshop automatically updates them. Like if the mod is updated, you'll always get the updated version of it. So that's really good. All right, here we are back in OKC. So I was saying in the last video, they need all the truck dealerships and stuff along I-40. Yeah, that's true. There is a stretch that they have a ton of them. Like it's just one truck dealership after another. I'm talking about 18-wheelers. But I guess with the map compression, they just couldn't do it. Seems like there's something out there that has a concrete truck on a big pedestal or something over on, like if you're going into Oklahoma City, it's on the left-hand side. Maybe some of you guys that are more familiar with it can correct me, because it's been a while since I've been down to OKC, but it seems like we need to get over. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. Yeah, we got to get over. You gonna let me over, dude? Like, why are you just hanging out with me here? You gotta go, bro. Like, you gotta go. Come on, hurry up. Oh, you completely messed me up. You know what? We're going. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, just cut him off. Like, I'm sorry, dude. It'll be okay. All right, you completely messed me up. Yeah, there's no delay in floating this truck. Yeah, it's just out and in. All right, I think we're set. It's got some weirdness up here. What's going on with our map? It looks like we exit to the left. Yeah, we do. Come on. I think it's 2-lane through here. Yeah. Yeah, this is where 40. Okay, yeah, you go to Fort Smith. Man, it's like every time I need to get in another lane, there's always someone there hanging out, and they don't want to let you go. All right, see if I can float her up. There we go. Yeah, okay, that worked out. This truck to me, for some reason, I don't know why, it just feels like true, like the essence of trucking, right? Like it really just does, like true trucking. I think it's probably the sound. It's probably the sound of the truck. Alright, so we got a few screenshots. I've been trying to do better on that. I always forget them in this game, like, and it's always so hard to go back and get them later. Alright, so we're going to the east towards Fort Smith. And then we'll turn south towards McAllister. Let's look at the map. I haven't really looked at eastern Oklahoma that much. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I put a waypoint down. Let's clear you out. I wonder what this location is on I-40. Like, to me, this should be maybe Roland. I know there's, like, right before you cross the state line, there's a little town called Roland. I know we stop there every time we drive down I-40. I don't know if that's Roland or not. Be pretty cool if it is. So, yeah, we go to 375. And then go south that way. Okay, that's pretty cool. It's kind of interesting to me that there's like no town on the eastern part of the state right here. Maybe they'll add it later when they do Arkansas, but I don't know if you guys noticed the other day. Okay, so they're working on Kansas now. They announced the next state, and that's going to be Nebraska. I was disappointed in that. I'll be honest, I was really disappointed in that. because now it looks like they're going to do Nebraska and then the Dakotas. And yeah, I wish they went east. I wish they went east. I wish they could have done Kansas and then like Arkansas and Louisiana and then Mississippi and Alabama and Georgia and Florida or something like that. Start pairing them up together so we can get these states knocked out. But I mean, business wise, it probably makes sense. Like they're wanting to milk these states as long as they can, maybe, because it's a source of income. Because once they finish all the states, what are they going to do, right? You know, there's going to be no more DLC for ATS. If they've got 2 states a year, you know, or even 3 states a year, is still several years of income. So, but I am disappointed that they're going north. I just, yeah, the Dakotas and Nebraska, I don't know. It's going to be a lot of the same thing. I mean, a lot of the states are going to be like that. You know, Alabama and Georgia aren't very different, right? Like they're all woodland. You know, you got mountains in North Georgia, you know, some mountains in Alabama, but I mean, they're both pretty much the same. So I guess it's like that for every state, right? Like, they're not going to be that much of a difference. I think Texas is by far the most, like, geographically diverse state out of all of them. You know, you've got, like, the desert, El Paso, you've got the eastern woodlands, you got the hill country, you got the plains, you know, the area I live in the Panhandle, I call it like the high desert, especially in the little area that I live. Like there's a lot of scrub and cactus and stuff like that. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm disappointed with Nebraska. I was really wanting them to go east, but you know, it is what it is. I'll still get Nebraska. Absolutely. I'll get it day one. And I'm sure it's going to be great. I mean, you know, after all, it's just about new locations to drive. I mean, we'll see. All right. Our exit's right up here. What are we doing in this thing? We're doing 55. Yeah, I told you. I said we'll be doing good if we can get 55 out of her. All right, slow her down a little bit, and we'll take the turnpike. Okay. Load her down. Yeah, it's not bad. Once you kind of get used to it, she's not bad. Yeah, she's not bad. I think the mirrors are like the most aggravating part of this truck. Like they're kind of out there and in the way a little bit. Yeah, you can definitely tell she's only got a hair over 300 horsepower, that is for sure. Check out the scenery a little bit here. Yeah, she's dragging like crazy. Man, she is dragging big time. These cars are passing us up like no tomorrow. Yeah, this would be the perfect log truck. We need to take this thing to Pacific Northwest. We haven't been up there in ages. We need to do some logging up there. Let me know in the comments if you want to do some logging in Pacific Northwest, like Oregon, Washington, maybe Idaho. We have not been up there in ages. I couldn't tell you like the last time I was up there. I don't know what to think of these truck stops in like the median, like between the lanes. Now, granted, I've never been on this highway in Oklahoma, so I couldn't tell you from personal experience, but I know, like, I've never seen that anywhere. It kind of reminds me of, I don't know. I don't know. I was going to say ATS, but I don't know. It just seems kind of odd to me. All right, let's get out of the rumble strip there. Yeah, we're barely able to do 52. Yeah, I'm getting her like maxed out here. She's wound tight. Another toll, man. They eat you alive with tolls on on this DLC in Oklahoma. You better have a little cash. Don't go into Oklahoma broke. Have a little cash on hand. $7 too. There we go. We might actually hit 60. It's an 80-mile-an-hour highway. We might actually hit 60, guys. There goes 61. Nice. She is wound super tight. I guess this is going to be our exit right here. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. Is this it? No, it is not. We got to go the other way. You know what? Never mind. We'll just stay. We'll make a lane. Now we're good. All right. Man, that Jake works really good. Like, it slows it down like crazy. Did we just hit someone? I thought it flashed up on the screen that we hit someone. I don't know. I was looking off to the side. I'm not sure what that was. It just popped up. All right, we're in McAllister. Take another peek at our truck. No, please, look at there. Running radar. It's not a bad area. I like McAllister. It looks good. $50-mile-an-hour highway. Well, they definitely don't have to worry about us. We couldn't speed if we wanted to. Yeah, we couldn't speed if we wanted to. Alright, so it looks like we're going to be turning left up here. Alright, we'll see about this left. I'm trying to think. I don't think I'm gonna do low one. We'll try it just in first. We'll see what she does. Man, it's gonna take us forever to get turned right here. I hate how they tease you. Like, they kind of slow down like, yeah, we might let you go. Nope, never mind. Nestle, okay. And they got a meat market. Nice. Yeah, this is a pretty cool area. I like it. I dig it. Oh, it's a cattle barn. Okay, so I guess we're hauling feed, right? I think we are. Honestly, I wasn't paying much attention. Yeah, it's a sale barn. Who's ever been to a sale barn in real life? I've been before, actually quite a few times when I was a kid. Let's see where they need it. Let's drop her back in first. She seems to do okay. So yeah, you know, you don't have to go down in the basement. You can if you want to. All right, so we're going back over here to the left on the other side. It kind of boggles my mind. This is a sale barn, right? Like this is a cattle barn, but there's no cattle trailers here. No, I guess there's some over there, some of the smaller ones straight ahead, but always said for bull hauling, they need more corrals and like just stuff out in the middle of nowhere, because they do a lot of loading like that, especially around here. Like you'll be driving down the highway and you'll see like this old abandoned, it looks abandoned corral out in the middle of nowhere, and then every once in a while you'll see a cattle truck there. They'll be loading, and that's all it is. Like it's just a corral with a little loading deck or a little loading ramp, and then that's what they do. And then they take it to the sale barn or the slaughterhouse or whatever. All right, see if we can get back under. Pretty cut and dry parking spot right here. It's not like too crazy complex. They like to do that, right? They like to make it a challenge. I don't really care for those. I'd rather just back and be done. I mean, I get it. They try to make it challenging for the players, you know. A little bit of an angle. We'll just swing her around when we get up in there. There we go, right here. All right, straight back, Spur, straight back. All right, there you go. Let's set the parking brake. Kill the engine, and we'll see what we get for this grand trip. It is a world of trucks. I've been doing that for Oklahoma because I never do that. And you guys remember in the last video, I said my truck's governed at 65. Why is it governed? Because I haven't governed a truck in a long time. And one of you guys left a comment and said, it's World of Trucks. It does that. It governs at 65. And you're absolutely right. I had totally forgot that. I forget that every time because I don't do World of Trucks a lot. But that is exactly it. If you do a World of Trucks job, it's automatically going to govern it to 65. It doesn't matter what you have set. So anyway, we drove 236 miles. It took us 33 minutes. What? That makes no sense. Yeah, okay. I don't know. That doesn't make any sense to me, but 236 miles in 33 minutes. 39 gallons of fuel. We got 17 World of Trucks contracts completed. I've had this game since it was released, and that's all I've done. Like I said, I never do World of Trucks. I don't know. I couldn't tell you why. I just don't mess with it. We got $3,222 plus 2,622 proficiency. So we got 5,844 for money, and we got 421 XP, and we're now we're level 151. Yes, Spur cheats. I cheat like crazy in this game. I've done it with mods. Like I said, I've done legit profiles and stuff like that. But as far as like, you know, when I'm trying to showcase and all that kind of stuff, it's just easier just to cheat like no tomorrow. So that's what we do. Spur cheats like no tomorrow in American Truck Simulator. Anyway, that's going to do it for this one. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to hit that like and subscribe. Like 80% of you guys aren't subscribed, so it would really help the channel out a whole lot. Love all of you, and we'll catch you out on the highway next time. Peace. Powerful. I don't think. Oh, what was that? That was horrible. Slam on the brakes. If you're not sitting down, you are now. What? No, big cat. No, stop. Oh no, kitty, go. No.